Jurgen Klopp tells Daniel Sturridge to learn what is serious pain, and what is just pain. Sturridge is medically fit to be at least on the bench against Swansea at the weekend, but is unlikely to be risked. Jurgen Klopp has told Daniel Sturridge he is to learn what is serious pain, and what is just pain. The Liverpool manager revealed yesterday that scan results have shown the striker's latest setback with a foot injury is not serious. But the Reds boss admitted he simply doesn't now know when the England star will be back in action, after insisting the forward needs at least 5 weeks of unbroken training to be considered fully fit. And Klopp also offered some advice to Sturridge, when he explained that the striker must adapt to the new intensity of training, and understand his body better. His body has to learn to adapt to the new intensity of training, and in this time you have to learn what is serious pain and what is only pain, the Liverpool manager explained. Of course everybody wants him back on the pitch, but we all have to learn that is what the situation yesterday was. I understand why everybody is waiting, but we have to accept the situation. The situation is he was very often injured in last few months and maybe years, but it's normal when you get back to training at intensity. Sturridge is medically fit to be at least on the bench against Swansea at the weekend, but is unlikely to be risked. Instead, Klopp wants the striker to work on the intensity of his training, and for all the Liverpool backroom staff to begin to understand when he can risk playing, and when it isn't wise to do so. Usually, if it's not a player of Daniel's quality, then nobody would think about him coming back after this short space of time. But you need him, and so there are these questions, he said. So the training for him on the pitch was intensive, how it should be, and we have some new things to talk about, and so you have to make an assessment, and that's what we did. Now we can say it's not that serious, but it's not that possible to go on as before. We always have to react on a situation. You think about the whole of last year, and he played only these 3 games this season, and last season with the surgery with the hip and all this, it's a really long period out. So now we have to stay patient. So I'm sorry for him. It's how the situation is. I really don't know with Daniel, if he can play on Sunday. I said a few weeks ago, if he comes back usually he should train 5 weeks in a row if everything is perfect, only friendly games, and then he can join the first team. Like a pre-season. But we all know the road is never perfect, so you have to try out best, and see. Klopp will wait to see if Philippe Coutinho is fit to play on Sunday after picking up a hamstring injury, and Jordan Henderson could return to the bench, while Joe Allen will replace the suspended Lucas.